Hey guys, what's up? My name's Alicia if you're new here. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out a few things from R.E.M Beauty, which is Ariana Grande's makeup line. So I have her little lip and cheek stick. I also have a highlighter, and then I have an eyeshadow palette as well. And we are going to go ahead and get into it. Now, I have not tried anything from Ariana Grande's makeup line thus far, but this all stemmed. I think her name is Christy, but I saw a girl on YouTube use this Go-Go Boots palette, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I have to have that. And then I just picked up a few other things just to try out the line, just things that I was interested in. So, of course, the eyeshadow palette that I got is in Go-Go Boots. This was actually pretty affordable. This makeup line is sold at Ulta, and the eyeshadow palette was only $24. Now, I think the packaging is very interesting. As you can tell, it's kind of like domed. It looks very like futuristic. It's weighted as well. So for $24, I thought the packaging was actually really freaking nice. And that goes for the highlighter as well. The highlighter was $22, and then the blush stick was $18, I believe. So everything was actually not too high of a price tag for this being on the high end side of Ulta. So I will also say that all the packaging of everything is sustainable. Everything is vegan. There's clean ingredients in these products as well. So I do like that about it as well, especially with the price point being where it is. Now let's go ahead and get into this palette. Enough talking. This is what we want to see. Okay, so here is the eyeshadow palette. Here you've got 6 different shades, again for $24. That's $4 a shade. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a swatch of these. These are super soft shades. Now I have nothing on my hand, no primer, nothing like that. Ooh, I love that taupey shade. Now, this is the shade that I'm going to be focusing on today. And that actually is probably going to be about the only color that I even wear. These all are so soft and creamy, super pigmented. They swatched amazing, as you can tell. And look at that shine on these. So nice. I cannot wait to get into this. I pulled you guys in a little bit closer just so you could really see what I'm doing here. And I am going to go into this shade right here. This is kind of a flat, fluffier brush. And all I'm going to do is go into this purple shade. I'm going to kind of dust it off. And all I'm going to do with this is put this shade right here at the start. And I'm just going to kind of blend this kind of through the crease. Look at that. So with whatever I have left, I'm going to kind of run along the lid. But I really want the majority of this to be kind of like in the crease going up. Just that kind of like iridescent purple vibe, you know? I think I may do the tiniest little bit more just to kind of really amp that purple up. But you can tell that is like such a pretty purple. Definitely gives me like fairy type vibes. All right. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is kind of like a highlighting shade. And I am going to use that to highlight under our brow over here. Right, and then this kind of like maroon purple shade. Love shades like this. I am actually going to run this on my upper lash line. I'm not doing a wing or anything like that. I literally am just running this and smoking this out along my lower lash line. I mean upper lash line. Okay. And then with this little maroon shade again, I'm going to go under here and go on my lower lash line and just kind of smoke this out. All right, when I get to the inner part of the eye, I'm going to go back into this purple shade because I want to bring that purple down to the bottom as well. And I want it to be more visible though. So right here on this, like, I'd say like the middle of my eye at the bottom, I'm going to put this purple all down there. Okay. And then I'm going to go back into this highlighting shade over here and pop that right in the inner corner. All right, that is it for the eyes. Super, super simple, but I think still just like pretty and like ethereal looking kind of overall. I'm going to go ahead and catch up the other eye, put on my mascara, and then I'll be right back. So this is the completed eye look. I think it was super easy. It still looks kind of like whimsical and interesting, but as you can tell, so simple to create. I love the packaging of this. I think the packaging is so nice. Magnetic closure. I love that this has clean ingredients in it so you can feel good about putting it on. There were 6 different palette options. Another one that I had my eye on was Midnight Snack, but because I have just so many palettes in general in my collection, I probably will not pick that one up. But the formula of this is really good. These were super easy to work with, super pigmented, as you could see, going on and with the swatches. And yeah, I mean, I just think this one in particular really adds something to my collection, so that's why I wanted to pick this one up. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Now, we're going to go ahead and move on to the highlighter. Now, the highlighter, as I mentioned, retails for $22. There are 10 different shade options. And the thing with this is that it said in the description that it used vegetable sourced, I guess, emollients for this. So whenever it goes onto your skin, it's supposed to be like super blendable, like a skin texture is supposed to just kind of melt in with your skin, and it can be used on your eyes as well. So they came out with like shades that really, unless you really like out there makeup, it's really kind of designed for your eyes. Like there's a mint green shade, for instance. There's kind of like a maroon type shade, kind of like this, that I think would be too dark for deep skin tones as a highlighter. So some of those are just kind of designed for your eyes, but this is the packaging of this one here. Again, you kind of have this little domed thing going on. This one is weighted as well, again with the magnetic closure. So very kind of like spacey vibes, which I am completely good with. Now, the shade that I got is Miss Mercury, and it's supposed to be kind of like a warm champagne shade. There it is there again, a super soft, blendable powder. And I love how it just blends in with my skin, but it's still got that reflect. Those are like my shit when it comes to highlighters. So I think I'm going to like this one. Let's go ahead and test it out. Wow. It's definitely pigmented. All right, I'm gonna kind of like buff this into the skin. Wow. All right, I'm gonna put some of this on my collarbones as well, since they're out today in this dress. This is so freaking nice. Like, look at that. Blends in so nicely with the skin and just kind of looks wet, but like kind of lit from within as well. But you know it's not natural just because of that beam when the light hits it. But yeah, this again, super nice quality. I'm really impressed thus far. All right, so let's go into the final product. Now this is a cheek and lipstick. Again, this comes in 10 different shades as well. This retails for $18, and I have mine in the shade Chorus Girl, which is kind of like a ballerina pink. Now, look at this packaging. You see how it kind of just looks like, again, space vibes. The lipsticks that come in this collection are the same. She also has some lip glosses. My daughter has those. She likes them, but she doesn't like use them every day. So I did not pick any of those up, but I did pick this up, and you can use this again on your lips and your cheeks. So that's what I'm going to do today. This does not have magnetic packaging. It is like a snap-on lid, but here it is here. Now I'm going to go ahead and just draw this on my face. And this is supposed to be dewy. Ooh, this is kind of light. All right, I'm just going to kind of swipe this on. I think I'm going to put a little bit on my nose as well. But again, this is supposed to be super dewy, super easy to blend out. It's supposed to last all day. Oh, okay. That doesn't look bad. And that is super easy to blend out. I like that drawing that on, it didn't disrupt my product underneath as well. That's always something that I like am looking for. And if it does do that, that's kind of a deal breaker for me. Which I lie, it's not a deal breaker. If that's the case, you would rub this on your hand and then take your brush and go into it. Usually I kind of do that anyway. But yeah, when products like move my other products around, usually a deal breaker. But yeah, like blending this out and everything, it is not doing that. So again, I'm just kind of taking a big buffing brush and I'm just tapping over this. So I actually like how precise you can be with this. You can put it exactly where you want it and then kind of blend it out. It's actually pretty user-friendly. I will say, I kind of wish I would have got a deeper shade. There was like some mauve-y options. I kind of wish I would have got that. I think there was one that was called like Audition. I think I probably would have liked that one better. There was also like a bright orange, which I think no matter what your skin tone is, that would look beautiful. Like on deeper skin tones, holy shit, that would look amazing. But on skin tones like mine, it just looks kind of like you're fresh out from the sun. Love that look as well. Now I'm going to use this on the lips. Super soft. I did have lip balm on my lips. This looks okay on the lips, but I will say I can see like every line on my lips though, so I'm not really loving that. So I would definitely prefer this just like on the cheeks. I wouldn't really use this on the lips personally, but it looks okay. When I have to refresh my lips later, I will use something else. I'm going to go ahead and give my face a spritz, and then we'll be back for the final first impressions. This is the completed makeup look. What do you guys think? Out of everything, I am the most impressed with this eyeshadow palette. I think for $24, this is pretty awesome quality, awesome packaging. I think it's new, I think it's inventive, and everything performed really, really well. I used half of this palette, but yeah, I think you're getting, you know, some different finishes in this. You're getting like a duochrome. Usually duochromes, if you're getting a single duochrome, those can be $20 in themselves. So I really, really like this palette. And these two shades, I love all of these, honestly. I really, really do. Also, I really like this highlighter. I mean, look at that glow. It just kind of looks wet, looks glassy. Doesn't look like too much, I feel like. So if you are around my skin tone, I highly recommend this Miss Mercury shade. But yeah, this performed really nice as well. Again, super nice packaging, different in my collection. Really love that. This as well, I will say, out of everything I tried today, this is probably my least favorite thing, but still really nice. Even with this color being so light, if you build up 2 layers on your cheeks, you can definitely see it. It's a very like natural kind of look, which I like, but yeah, I do like this ballerina pink shade. Again, as I mentioned, I do wish kind of I would have gotten a little bit of a deeper shade. So I think for my really, really fair girls, you're probably really going to love this shade. It looks okay on the lips from far away, but up close you can really see like every line on your lips. So I would just really recommend this on your cheeks, but you can wear it either way, you know, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, that is my thoughts on this collection. I think she did an amazing job. I cannot wait to see the new things that she's going to be coming out with. I would love for her to come out with some bronzers, so I will be on the lookout for that. Also some powder blushes, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in my next one.